All right. I don't feel so bad about it since you've said that.
That's right. The double D's, death dealers. All right, so we got the stream up. Everybody, welcome. There's nobody there yet, so we'll just, act like there's a full crowd watching already. And the new guys, actually, new gentlemen. Murphys was here last week, but Free, we'll start off with you. We do character introductions, and then I just kind of recap briefly what happened last week, and then we start off. So, Free.
Okay. Free Walker is the 5th level Goliath fighter. And welcome, Pig Iron.
Morthos.
Morthos is your 5th level Tiefling Rogue.
Bart.
Bart is your 5th level half-elf sorcerer seeking dragons, and we will find one, Pig, I promise you.
Murph.
All right. I'm Murphys, level 5 Bard Forest Gnome, looking for adventure and looking forward to tell stories of, I forget.
Works. Flatulence. And the great and mysterious Pig Iron.
I am Pig Iron. I am a 5th level paladin human. I am avoiding responsibility.
Oh, wow. He's honest. Honest.
That'll do, Pig.
That'll do. Well, we will pick up the party, the Double D's, are traveling down the Cairn Road. We came into this right here. We did a camp, had a lovely end session battle with some gnolls, and here come all the auto hosts will take over. Gnomes and ogres, wasn't it? Gnolls and ogres. Yep. And after defeating all that, was unable to get the long rest was needed, but you're not in a rush here. You're headed on down, I believe, to Ironford or Wamford. Go ahead.
Before we move on, can we take a short rest?
Certainly. Well, y'all are it's morning where we're picking up, and unfortunately, the gnolls attacked, which then made a bunch of noise, and some ogres came to investigate and joined in on the fun and the festivities. Unfortunately, they all perished. And you're in the search of the plan was heading down the road to that town to then decide to head on up toward Belliard to begin research or discovery of what's happened to the delegation of dwarves and such that have been missing for some time now, that had been making the rounds through the cities of the Destron Valley and poofed and just disappeared. So that's where you'll pick up. So it's morning time. You can continue if you want to do a short rest or if you want to try to wait out the day. Up to you.
I just think we do a quick short rest so we can spend some hit die to get some hit points back. We have some wounds that we need to take care of.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Done.
And I'll do my Song of Rest to
So that's an extra D6?
That's correct.
Out what that process. Does that work on me as well?
I don't know.
That's a good question. Let's see. Murph, if his... What?
Help revitalize your wounded allies during a short rest. You or any friendly creature who can carry your performance.
Well, that'd be you then too. So.
All right, cool.
So are we all rolling hit die?
Take a hit die, and you get an extra 1d6 also.
You know how to do it from your character sheet?
I know how to do the hit die, but not necessarily the
you just
d6.
Just grab that extra d6 and throw it in the chat, and whatever comes up, add. That's all.
But the d6 you have to manually modify it.
Nice.
Looks like you're good anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this Cairn Road, wasn't there like a bunch of bandit activity that was just off the road to the east a little bit that we were going to check out?
Yeah, I think this circle here was the area where the bandits are at, where my arrow is pointing at.
Cool.
What was discovered there? A couple of traders had come up through there, several different ones, and they've discussed that they've seen some shallow graves off the road along the way up here, and that's what was alerting y'all that something else is going on down here.
Awesome. Grave robbing. Perfect.
I'm sure the paladin should be fine with that.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see.
Yeah, let's keep on down the road.
Oh, and let's get some clippity cloppity music. How about that? We need some clippity clops because you can't have that without. Clippity clop, 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 and
I'm waiting for the clippity clops.
yeah. You get close, and there's a marker that's kind of pointed graves off to the northwest, but you see, hold on, let me delete this out.
Well, let's
Yeah,
go
there-
check it out, I guess. Free, you have tracking and investigation to know if someone's been through here, right?
I'm going to guess yes, people have been through here. I mean, somebody dug these graves, right? So someone had to be here.
Sure.
And other people reported it, so some other people have been here.
Yep, Free puts his nose, and does this. 1 second. And you can definitely see that there's not any really around, but you're getting really confused collection of tracks, Free. Backwards and forwards all over the place. There's a few broken arrows. You'd a discarded cracked javelin, and you find actually a tattered gray cloak also kind of buried under some dirt and mud.
Are there any kind of markings on it? Or anything?
Nope, it's just tattered. Oh, it's not too fresh, but it's definitely has been worn, recently.
Okay, we came, we saw the graves. Let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
So should we be investigating these, or are we just looking at them?
Welcome to Freeze World.
People died, they got buried. I'm not sure what you want to investigate.
I mean, they could have been buried with some goodies, or
Are there any tracks that don't go to the main road that might go off into the wilderness that would be a little easier to follow than the main traveled area?
Not that you see from there. No, you see definitely it's amalgamation of tracks. Yeah.
There's no
can we
like
discern-
destroyed wagons or horses or
not
horses
not
or
right
anything?
there. No, strictly the junk that was kind of left there and these tracks. You remember the discussion that was there have been a few merchants that have come up there. There was also a young man that grazes his sheep in the nearby vale, and he hasn't come back, but it's been about a month, and he had discussed.
Well, why don't we head up toward the north to that slender old tower and see if there's anyone home?
You said there's a tattered cloak. Can we tell whether it's dwarvish or come from a man or anything like that?
No, you don't. It's just a tattered gray cloak. Size wise, It's ripped pretty good. So you're not
Does it
quite.
smell like death?
Yes, it does.
So it's probably on one of the bodies.
Could be. Don't know.
Yeah, I like the idea of checking out the old tower up north.
If you insist.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to pull that up. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, you move that. The tower you will see is back that way from the graves, and it is.
It's pretty far away now.
Yeah, this is a pretty flat area. Then the tower, that's all you can. That's really the only noticeable. We'll see the really. Hold on. Well, you know what? It's interesting. This marker is actually off. That's my bad. I wonder if I grabbed it by chance. I'm looking at the DM. This grave marker is actually over. Yeah. So it's supposed to be. So this is going to be after when you break camp in the morning and get ready to proceed out. This may have been what had the gnolls and the ogres in the area. Was the smell? See how quickly I adjusted on that, guys? Is that not awesome or what? And man, that is stupendous.
Agile.
It is, man. I am on my feet. So there you go. And that right up. These graves are just kind of at the bottom of the rise here of these hills, and the spire is just kind of right up at the end of that line.
That's still 20 miles away.
Yep, but you can see it.
Well, that means we should get there right at dusk. Perfect time to go sneaking in and exploring.
Gonna head that way toward it?
I think we should. It's better than another 2 days hard march down.
I'm okay with checking it out.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, so you begin heading up, and it is this tall stone tower stands at the height of a splendid view from the hills area there. It can be seen afar by anyone traversing the area, and y'all really haven't found out much more about it, so y'all don't really.
Is it locked? Is there a door?
Oh no, there's actually, as you get closer, you see there are actually some look to be humanoid figures. Maybe they look like knights. Let me
And no one in Red Larch mentioned this occupied tower that's less than a day's travel from them?
No. You gotta remember, y'all didn't have, you're the free walker way. You didn't do a lot of investigating. Kill things. Intimidate things. What happens is you get closer to it. You kind of notice that the sky really becomes really blue. A nice deep azure sky encompasses the tower, and there is a lot of wind coming from all different directions, buffeting the area. And
how big is this tower?
I will give you
These might be the air guys we're looking for.
Yeah.
Here's what you get close to.
Right.
It is fairly tall. And it sits on top of it's a spire, and it is on top of a little cropping of rocks, that's on like a little stand. I'm trying to see if I've got any. There is a moat you happen to notice all the way around it. But you guys are not familiar with anything about it yet.
I believe I was lost in prayer when we talked about these feather guys before. Can someone remind me?
Yep. Someone remind him.
So there's two factions, it seems like, that are battling out around here. The believers in their cult of the earth, and then, of course, these sky people who we have not encountered yet, who are evidently their nemesis.
That's right. It's all coming back to me.
There's been strange weather and lots of lightning and stuff like that hitting the area, so I'm guessing these guys probably have something to do with that.
Yeah, I was talking way on mute. Nobody was here. Yeah, so there was a lot of strange weather, like you said. So there was the Black Earth cult, and then there was probably the air people who were causing all the weird weather.
Well, that's quite a jump of logic. I'm not sure these air people. Why would they want the weather to be bad?
I don't know, but I don't know a whole lot of people that can control the weather.
And weather comes from the sky.
Let's go talk to these people.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works. We have a nice charismatic bard who likes to introduce himself to people, right?
Let's do it. I'm sure they're friendly.
Yep, you proceed to approach and you come around the west side. As you're coming up to it, you happen to notice that, let me give you
They lower the drawbridge for us.
Well, it's already down. Whoa.
Is the gate open and the portcullis raised?
There's doors, actually.
So there's no wall. There's just a tower. Stop that.
There's your answer. And hold on, I'll give you the other. I'm putting everybody on the map. Oops, Morthos is too small. There we go. And you came around. Actually, can I draw this way? No. Quit.
Gonna send the owl on a lap.
Oh yeah. Just waiting to see what we're exploring.
I'm trying to. My drawing is horrendous here, but oh, that didn't work. You bum.
I see nothing.
They work great.
So there's the.
Hurt your eyes.
So it's just a tower then with a drawbridge.
Something like that. Mm-hmm. Well, what you see a gap here? Hey man, I got descriptions galore.
Except you said it's open, right?
There are the doors are shut. The bridge is down. Yes, crossing. Sorry, it is. Yeah, from the closed drawbridge, it's down. There are two people. Let's see. There are two guards that you see that were standing on the bridge, and they witness and see all approaching, and they go inside, and some bells kind of ding-ling, ding-a-ling, like that.
Did we get to look at them at all before they went in?
No, not real good look. And it doesn't sound like like a hard bell, you know, like a bam, bam, bam. You know, this is kind of like a ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. Soft and tranquil ding-a-lings.
Must be dinner time.
Now, it says there's a brass bell that hangs from wooden posts near the ledge.
That was what was ringing.
So, you said they went inside and then we heard the bell. So, it sounds like it's outside.
You heard bells just like that, little brass bell like that. Sorry, what I meant. Little brass bell like that being rung. Just getting started, Xandri. As I proceed to move closer, one of the windows along the spire opens up, and you see looks to be a possibly female waving out to you and motion you to come up to the bridge.
Wave back.
Wave happily.
What's the scale on this map, Duff?
It's a good question. It is.
Well, it said it's a 20-foot across bridge, so I'm guessing it has to be 5-footers.
1 square is 10 feet. Yep. Yeah, that's roughly 2. Yeah, there's 2 squares on each bill, so there. I should have broken those in half. 10 footers.
Okay.
All right, should I be moving my own character at this point?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, token should be unlocked so you can move freely.
All right.
Mm-hmm. And you hear a lady call out, welcome to Feathergale. My name is Savra. What brings you to our tower?
Well, we were actually walking by the area and noticed it from the distance. It's an absolutely beautiful building.
Uh-huh.
Did you say your name was
Savra. My name is Savra.
Savra.
Yep. Bella Brantra.
Savra? Nice.
Nice to meet you.
Savra. I'm pleased to meet you, too.
Please enter.
All right. Thank you. I turn around and say, see, guys, that's how it works.
Clever work there, Bard.
Thanks.
Yeah, and the doors are open. Are we proceeding inside? Well, okay.
Sure.
I stop right there and hold the door open. I just kind of stop in the doorway and put my foot up against the door so it won't close.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to use my divine sense.
To
see if there's any strong evil or strong goodness about this place as I enter the threshold.
It wavers on. Not sure if you call it evil, but it's you're getting an ambiguity here. You feel partial pretentiousness, maybe. There is not a sense of, true evil coming from this place.
Just air quote evil.
Must be bureaucrats.
Hold on a second. What mine? These guys are huge. And when you walked in, there are 3. It's kind of I had to resize them.
Howling hatred in this shit. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Yeah. I think I walked in a little too far. I'm going to back up a little step there.
No, but see, you're fine. Savra enters, and she motions them to. She says she comes in and she says, "Don't mind them. They're just our guards here. If someone tries to enter without permission and all that." And she says, "Your timing is excellent tonight. The Knights feast having a feast this evening commemorating the 10th year of the Feathergale Society. If you would like to join us, I'll introduce you to the captain, Thurl, and we can be part of our feast tonight."
That sounds divine.
Woohoo,
Thanks so
free
much
food.
for the invite.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys. They're going to feed us. Hey, guys.
So we're still mounted, right?
Actually, you are. And the initiates will come, will take a step up to,
Okay, I'm gonna dismount and start heading in.
S11. I'm trying to find out, where am I going? This is a new map for me. I apologize because this is, okay, where am I going? Which map is it? Oh, man. Map, that's the ground level. Which level am I going to? S. All right. She will take. How would they get this? Bear with me. I lost my map.
Hey, Bard, is your ass being stubborn again? He won't come across the bridge?
That's
My
not
ass is
very
just protecting
nice.
the ass on top of it.
Feathergale Spire. Okay, we're going. There we go. How do we get lead the horses? No.
Do they have a stable here?
They do, but it's not quite. They not sure the initiates are looking at her as she motions for you to. So I had to get the right map. She motions you to come through the. Here, let me put a marker on the board for her, since they didn't actually give me an NPC to. Just put an S. She motions for you to follow her through the double doors to the west.
And how do the initiates and the knight? How do they seem to be taking that invitation?
They just do what they're told. They step aside. There's no grimace. They grab the horses, but they're kind of looking at the horses, kind of. They're not sure what to do with them. There's no you can smell stables. You just don't see any. You smell, you have, what this, smell of a typical stable, hay and manure and, urine and this, but you're definitely not in one. So they're kind of pulling the horses. They're keeping them on the drawbridge, and they're maybe going to stake them up right outside. She says, "Follow me." She says, "I understand. I think I understand what's bugging you." She proceeds to walk through the double doors, and what you see is another little room, and she starts to head down some stairs.
Call down and be like, "You expect our horses to walk down steps?"
No, they'll take care of them up here. We will tend for them right here. Follow me, and
Is there,
it'll
is
make
there any
sense.
way we can access the stables? We don't mind if we have to go out and around and
They're-
come in a different way to get to the stables
They're downstairs. Follow me, and I'll show you.
without the horses.
The horses can't go down here. We don't care for horses here. Horses are not our mounts of choice.
Oh, so
Oh,
you
the
prefer ass.
hippogriffs. The hippogriff statues.
Follow me, please.
We're
All
being
right.
rude to our host.
Yes. Yeah, we should head down and just trust that they are still going to have horses when we come out.
All right.
I make sure that I thank the knights.
Yeah, they kind of give you the slough off. You know, they just kind of look, and take them. They take. You see them grabbing the reins, and they've got some rope, and they're looking at maybe they've kind of maybe use a pitton or a stake, or they're just not quite sure how to rope them off right outside. And she goes downstairs. Are you going to follow her?
No,
Hi.
before I get off my ass, I'm gonna brush him, and I'm gonna give him spider climb from my staff. And I'm gonna say, buddy, if something happens, you come let me know.
Uh,
There.
the
I,
picture
As
on
she begins to walk down the steps, and you definitely get definitely an odor of animals and stables and that stuff are wafting from down below the stairs.
All right. So I'm just going to try and casually, but not too casually, see if these doors are locked or if I can just take a quick peek into one of these other rooms as I'm getting ready to head down.
Yeah, they're locked. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I keep picturing this donkey climbing up a wall.
It'll happen with the
My donkey's a
rejects.
special donkey.
It will happen with the rejects. Alrighty. Why is this map? I hate the tokens are not locking. You drag them on there, they should. Kind of pissing me off. Bring y'all on here. Go away. Alright. And Morthos, I know, is last because he was trying to sneak a peek.
So does anyone happen to know what hippogriffs eat?
You can make me a nature check if someone wants to know.
Pretty sure it's donkeys.
Yeah, they're meat eaters.
Yeah, I figured that.
You proceed downstairs and you come into a circular landing. And you basically see, looking through, that they go straight out. There is no landing. There is no walkway. In the as you kind of look around, as you're coming down the stairs and making your way around the landing four of the stalls have definitely what you think resemble the hippogriff statues, and you also see two that look to be giant vultures. And there is one knight, like up above, another knight who is kind of standing guard. And he kind of,
Are
you
they
can see.
still?
Go ahead.
Are they 10-foot squares?
Yes,
or
they are.
5?
One square is here, and it says finally on this map. The first map didn't. Normally, if I would have paid attention, I didn't look at the map. I didn't figure I didn't plan this heading was headed this way. I would have sectioned this map off so there were 5. So 5. But he's sitting there and he's kind of stops. He seems to be taking care. One of the, maybe one of the game warden manager, animal managers.
Cool. I guess let's address what was her name that motioned us down here?
Sabra.
Sabra, and be like, oh wow, this is a very nice stable. You're right. I don't think our horses would manage to make it down here. I'm familiar with the hippogriffs, but what are these other large creatures down here?
They look like vultures to you. Yep.
Yes, that's why I'm asking her what they are.
And they definitely, both the hippogriffs and the vultures are kind of spooked by your presence here.
He was asking Savra about what the vultures are.
They're all right. We mount them. We ride them, just like we ride the hippogriffs.
Wow, this truly is an amazing place. Thank you for showing us this. Would it be possible for us to have some quarters to freshen up before the feast tonight and get ready for it?
Mm-hmm. She will then. What is she going to do? S11, but we are in S. So she goes. That hopefully will ease understanding why your horses wouldn't be able to come up to. Let's see. So she says, "Follow me. I want to go introduce you to the master of the keep here, and then we can find chambers for you to." Then they're free, Stooner. But you didn't take them away. Well, you know what? You got them on the house. She goes. So she says, "This is a long little trek. Follow me," and she goes back up the stairs.
And ask the guy who's taking care of the animals. Just kind of give him a casual nod, and well met. I'm Morthos. What's your name? Does he have one?
He looks at you, then proceeds to turn around and continue doing his work.
So he just turned his back on me.
Pretty much. Correct.
Lucky there's so many witnesses.
These men are well trained, very professional.
Don't forget, these are the howling hatred people.
Okay, we're all jammed up on the stairs.
Yeah, no, I'm getting. I'm getting. I had the other
Tree
windows
is blocking the way.
Yeah, well, that's typical. I had the other maps ready to go for where I thought y'all were going to go, so I'm having to move that all around here a little. I'm punting.
Yeah, I tried to avoid coming here, but they wanted to.
All right, well,
they seem nice to me.
Okay, so yeah, now now that we know what this is, let's just leave and head back down the other way.
You head up 1, 2, 3 flights of stairs and come outside. Basically, you find yourself outside on top of the spire. Apex of the tower, so to speak.
Is that grass growing on top?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So are there only 3 floors on the tower? You said we went up 3. Was that including?
The downs. You notice that there is the stable area, then what was considered the ground area with the drawbridge. Then you went up 3 flights more from the ground level.
Okay.
So 5
And
total.
Holy moly. Okay, these aren't this big. Just bear with me. The map is really, I don't understand why I can't get, because they are not that big. The vultures are big, but not the knights. Damn.
So that's a total of 5 guards so far we've seen.
Did we see any more on the way up?
No. Mm-mm. When you come up here, oh God, I gotta put y'all on here too. Damn it. This is annoying. They're not. Maybe because I don't have. I should have redrawn the grid, but I didn't. So you know what? Shoot me. And let me get. You have Savra came up with you, and standing over at the southern end of the spire is another ordained dressed knight, and she motions for y'all to follow her. Whoops. And she comes up to him and she introduces him as warden of the keep. His name, this is Thurl Maraska. And he was kind of gazing out toward, you notice he was kind of watching toward looking out at his view, scanning areas, but he had been looking over toward Red Larch, looking out south. And he kind of turns around and looks for her. And right when you're meeting one of the knights hops on the vulture, and you see it mount, and they fly off.
Do they keep going?
They just it looks like he's kind of doing a patrol, air patrol. Mm-hmm.
As long as he's not lining up an attack run, I'm okay with that.
No, it's like he's kind of flying because there's looks like if you watch below, there's one that came in and it went down and looks like it maybe flew in to the stalls, and this one was taking off to take his place. And he kind of soars.
That is so cool, and just like above my breath so that they can kind of hear me, but I act excited about it.
Well, you know what? This is that really the tower? That is...
Just plate the ego.
I'm trying to understand. This doesn't match the description. This says air tower. But that's not quite how it mentions in the description. I didn't get this floating stairwell up here. I don't think but it sure looks weird, doesn't it?
Wow.
I was trying to show they had an artwork that kind of showed. Yeah, it is, isn't it? They had artwork.
I like the hanging cages for killing people.
Well, you're not supposed to see that. So, anyway, I'll find it here. There was one that shows them flying off and around, and I don't have it. The update mood as usual. What's it do? It moves stuff around, and what I thought I had all set up is not happening. All right, back to our adventures. So she kind of gives a little bow and nod, and he bows back to her, and they begin to speak briefly, and motions back to you, and you kind of get a good look at him while that's going on. He's got a embossed feather patterns kind of ornament kind of on the plate of his armor, and a feathered kind of mantle. He's got white blonde hair, kind of smooths it in place, and then He goes, "Welcome to Feathergale Spire, retreat of the Feathergale Society. I am Thorol Maraska, Lord Commander." And he says, "Well, we offer you hospitality and warm welcome here, and a feast. Sarva told me she has invited you to our feast tonight, and you are more than welcome to join us in celebration. What brings you to our tower again?"
Well, as I was telling Savra earlier, we were traveling along and we saw your tower, and it was absolutely beautiful. So we decided to come up here and just kind of see what was going on. As we walked up to the bridge, she offered us safe passage inside.
Yes, we have just departed Red Larch and we're on our way southward.
What is the news from Red Larch these days?
There has been much news recently.
Such as? We have not spoken much with the citizens of Red Larch. We keep to ourselves.
Yes, there's much happenings there. They seem to be plagued by some strange weather phenomenons and lightning strikes, and most recently, a sinkhole just opened up in the center of their town, almost destroying several structures.
That is not good. We like to keep to the air. It's safer than the ground below.
Yes,
It
until
would seem to me,
lightning strikes.
yes, it seems to me that the strange weather occurrences would be most troublesome to you and your Aerie.
They sometimes can be. We are, have been lucky enough to, our mounts are well trained to understand and know when such disturbances may occur, and we are able to compensate accordingly when those forces descend upon the area, because they have been great and sometimes keeping us from the air, but other times we can manage. We are masters of the air. The Society, we are an elite group of aerial mount enthusiasts from the great town of Waterdeep. All have heard of us. This is our home.
We all look at each other going, "Have you heard of him? Have you heard of him?"
Of course, they're famous. See that you guys are, living in this area. When we were on our way down to Red Larch, we were attacked by this group. They were calling themselves the Black Earth Cult. You ever hear anything about those guys?
His face, when you mention that, it darkens. Great evil lurks among these hills, he says. The depraved cultists led by wretched monsters. They keep away from us, but let us not speak of such matters. We can wait till after the feast has warmed our blood and filled our bellies with good food. Then we could discuss more of the darkness that has surrounded this area. And they will escort you. He says, until after the feast. Go relax and clean yourselves, honored guest. And we will talk more after.
The spyglass and look through, because the view is just so amazing. I would just like to borrow it for a second and look through it.
It is. What is the spyglass doing?
Yes, I'm more concerned with exactly where it is focused on.
You mentioned it was pointed over towards Red Larch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It would be.
But is it
he was
pointed
just
like...
he would just it's an overview. I mean, he kind of steps back and kind of cocks his head. Who's looking through it?
I'll look through it.
Yeah, you see. Let me. Okay, where is?
Ignore that.
What is it? What? Who?
We're looking for the wrong end.
No,
Yes,
it's not
don't
looking-
stare at the sun with that.
No, there. I'm just trying to see. There is an explanation here of what you'll see, and I close my. You think even with my double monitors, this would be? I'd have it all set up, and I closed it down. And where's Desert Valley? My DM map. Where the hell is that? I don't know. Oh, come on, guys! This can't be that difficult.
Is it the bedchamber window of the lady who ran the tavern?
All right. Nope. It is actually not pointing toward Red Larch at all. It actually points up into the mountain areas. And you see... there's actually something I'm going to... How do I... okay. Morthos. It is pointed in the shape of the mountain area. It's actually north west.
Okay. So when I lift my eye up from the spyglass, I'm going to kind of take a bearing, as I'm pulling up to look and see exactly where that is, so I'd be able to navigate to it at a later point. And then also take a look skyward and see if any of the patrols or the vulture things are in the area coming or going from that area.
They are not. They kind of fly in around the tower. What you're seeing. This is not this is somewhere else.
Okay, very cool. I'll wait till we're alone to discuss with my comrades and just thank him and be like, wow, this is truly an amazing place.
Okay. They I'm gonna close all this down again. Man, there's like I said, a little overwhelmed. Let's see, what are these? It's gonna be level 2 then, I hope. Where are they gonna put y'all up?
Yeah, I was about to get offended when we went to the stables without our horses. Be like, what? You're going to make us stay in the stables?
Can we see any wall climbing donkeys while we're up here?
No. No, I'm just trying to see where they're going to take you. The patrols, watch for danger. Yeah, it's the knights.
We see some really fat hippogriffs, though.
No. I want to move this off camera and go back to this. And it's just a lot here. They've got it. I apologize, guys. I'm getting a little I'm going to go back to 3.
Okay, when we're safely out of earshot, or just
she's
going to
ask you. She's asking you down to the ground level. There's a dormitory area where they're going to house you up, and you come right now. Unless I'm wrong on this, you're put here in this dormitory room. Once again.
When we came down these stairs, can we see to our horses? Were they still okay out there?
Yeah, they're still out there. There you go. Whoops. Do your thing, Morthos, while I'm looking something up.
Is that a window or is that another door?
That's a window that looks out. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so basically this dude was spying on someone up in the mountains. He had it honed in on a hooded figure who went into some sort of entranceway or concealed door on the side of a mountain. Yeah, it's in an area called the Knife Point Gully. but the guy, a hooded figure, just kind of hit
What-
something or walked through a secret door.
You don't know the Knife Point Gully. Y'all haven't reached it, but I'll point it out here. That's what I was trying to find out exactly where that is on the overall map, so I can give it to you. But that's locals would know that's what that's called, but y'all haven't discovered that. That's just my bad.
Okay, yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure that when I lifted my eye, I kind of got a bearing and kind of got an idea where it was, so I could possibly navigate to it.
Yeah, I'm trying to show exactly where the hell it's at. Where the hell the Feathergale. Oh, it's amazing how this is haunted.
Based on Thurl's reaction to the Black Earth cult, it could be that he was spying on them.
Yep, could be.
Alrighty. So yes, y'all have time to get cleaned up and relax a little bit before they will come get you, and
Polish up an instrument so that I can play at dinner.
Oh, he's gonna get sassy.
Hopefully you don't play the bagpipes.
Yeah.
Can our window be opened?
No, does not open up.
Well, it probably could be.
Right.
Of course, the next question is how high up is that window?
I just want to make sure there's not one of those crow's nests hanging out the window right outside our door.
I'm sure they were just bird feeders.
Yeah, come on. The spire. It's windows, oversized windows on the ground level allow light and air to pass through easily. They stand 3 feet from the ground and are 6 feet tall and 8 feet wide.
Okay.
There
So
are
they're-
shutters reinforced with iron bands. I've got them; they're closed, but there's the way they've got them barred and all that, but there's still ability to some light and air comes through to flow through the
So
room.
So you said they're 6 feet above ground, but the hippogriffs are housed on the level below.
That's right. But but you didn't read the description there. This gully, this moat that surrounds that is how deep did it say?
Couple 100 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Gotcha. I got you. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, there wasn't. Sorry, moat would have been. It was what the term was, but there's no water there. Just a lot of air.
Yeah, the air does a pretty good job too.
Mm-hmm. And all right. Close this map.
What was
So-
that guy from Game of Thrones? Make him fly, mommy, make him fly.
We probably shouldn't use that reference right now.
Does anybody
Oh.
have Featherfall?
Didn't we have a Ring of Featherfall like one in the party somewhere?
Well, I was thinking we should get this window open and send Morthos out with Spider Climb to check around the outside of the tower.
How
How
does
long
that
does
spell
Spider
last
Climb
for?
last?
Well, you hear a knock at the door after some time. If y'all are been around and get kind of resting and all that, unless you want to do that while y'all were looking around, they knock at the door and it's Savra, and she says, "If you're ready and all that, I will take you up to the Great Hall to where the feast is taking place."
Excellent.
Well, let's
Lead
go
the way.
see where we're going to be eating. I mean, what we're going to eat.
Now, Bart. That's not really necessary, is it? Let's see.
Yes, this is much nicer than the last tower we were in. The place was a ruin and there was nothing in there but a green dragon.
That's true. All right, let me see. It's shift. All right. You're brought up to the third level before the top. It's the actually it's right. Sorry, the level right above you. I get them mixed up, and come out the stairwell, and
It's a giant gnome.
no,
Yeah. It's just his ego.
I should have redrawn. What I should have done is redrawn the grid. That's why it's messed up.
No, we're still at 5 or 10 feet square.
There's still everything's 10 feet,
All right.
which is going to make it kind of difficult for stuff if any trouble breaks out. But there's no need for trouble.
No, everybody's perfectly friendly here.
They are. So you walk out of the doors, and you see this. And in the room also are two knights standing on each end of the table. And the food is being prepped. Savro's here. What did I didn't get? Just bring all their damn tokens.
So other than us, there's only 3 other people.
They haven't started it all yet. So,
I have a quick question for you. So it says in the description that tapestries depict scenes of gallant knights on flying hippogriffs fighting dragons.
mhm.
What color dragons are they fighting in the tapestries?
You and your questions.
Gold,
That's an
silver,
important
all the
question.
metallic ones.
Hippogriffs, dragons, fighting dragons and jousting with one another among the clouds. High on the walls, surmounted heads of griffins. It doesn't tell me.
Are they
It doesn't say.
are they metallic or are they chromatic? That's really what I'm looking for.
I know what you're looking for, and I would have to say they're
abstractions of dragons.
Yeah, he's going to put me in a bind here because I have to think about this because it doesn't actually say what color dragons are in the pictures, though. That's a good question.
Maybe they're black and white and we can't tell.
The colors faded from the tapestries, and you can't really tell.
It's black and white would both be evil dragons. That would be good. So you dodge instead of answering the question.
I'm doing a little dance here. See my feet move. Yay! So what is happening in the feast here? So it's time for the beginning of the feast. And so everybody, you come in, and Thrall sits at the head of the table, and he tells you they are more knights coming. They start to filter in. Looks like several, have just been come on off duties. You hear doors shut behind you, and some knights will enter in and out of there, and proceed to sit at the table. They grab some food. They looks like they're pretty stout with their duties. And then he asks again. He says, "Tell me of your adventures here in the hills. How may the society be of help to you?"
The road is long and dusty. Perhaps a mug of ale would quench our thirst before we begin our tale.
Sure. And a couple servants rush in and give plates of holding up ale. There's food on the tables. There's other tables around, not just the big table here, that have got food. You see some knights. You see some initiates. Squires partake of food. They are eating well, but it's not taking place as though it's one big feast of and everybody's not paying attention to duties. They are still seem to be minding what their jobs are for the day. Tell us about your tales out in the area. What brings you to the hills? We would like to hear of good sport, of good adventuring. Bard, sing us something of your story.
All right.
Cover your ears,
fire
chat.
up the loot.
Cover your ears.
Oh Lord. All right. So I start playing some low key music, and I say,
yeah, you see more. You see some more knights kind of come out of the doors, and a couple come from behind you. They and they stop to watch you and listen.
all right, and. I hate to tell you this, but I am not singing.
No. No, come on.
Thank you.
I tell a tale of a group of 5 warriors making their way across the land, looking to help those in need who have been troubled by an ancient evil force. And as I go through, I keep playing, but I
Disemboweled by their lord, and now they wander the countryside as soldiers of fortune. And if you can find them, perhaps you can hire the double Ds.
Yes. You hear a
can't quite
cheer.
remember the next one.
Well, you kind of give them. I'll tell you. Well, you will have relayed some of the tales of your y'all's boasting your skills in in Phandalin, and vanquishing evil there, and helping the town folk shrug off the banditry that was infesting their town, and you rescued some dwarves and
Black Spider.
Exactly, killed a drow, and they are thralled and enthralled. They clap and it is bravo, bravo, and they all you hear several of the knights and they stop and they're clapping and they're slapping each other, and they saying, he goes, tell us more. What is it? What have you found in the hills here and around our own around our own spire, or in the town, in the cities here? Tell us of adventures. What have you discovered here and fought off? What evil have you vanquished?
First, has there been any news from Waterdeep? Do you guys know the great wizard Praetor there?
No. You don't get a look from him. He's shakes his head. The name escapes me. A great wizard?
Yes, and we adventure in his name.
Well, tell me more of your adventuring ways under his guidance. Once again, what
As I
own
mentioned, we most recently have come through Red Larch. We've been traveling south on the Tribord Trail, where we came into Red Larch, a town most troubled.
Oh, tell us more about it. We don't get over to Red Larch much. Even though
Yes,
it's
you
close.
mentioned it's very strange. It's so close. Yes, it seems like they'd be a great trading partner, a great trading site with you guys. It seems strange that you guys don't interact much.
We have our own supplies and take care of ourselves here and flying it in. You would have noticed down on the stable area there were stockpiles of supplies and arrows and bolts and stuff like you would have seen in a weapons shop, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, with your ability to transport goods, you could probably supply this whole region and have a great merchant empire running through out of here.
When you're sitting there chatting, you vaguely hear a trumpet or a horn sounding, and you see Thrall and a couple of the knights. They kind of, the way you're chatting, they kind of cock their head. That they look kind of concerned for a moment, and then all of a sudden, the doors behind Free and where Morthos all standing burst open, and it looks like a sentry. One of the sentries that you would have noticed that was wearing the garb from up above yells out, "Manticore, it's on the move!" And you see the knights drop what they're doing. Thrall stands up and he looks at you. "We should take this opportunity to slay the monster once and for all." And he looks around and he grabs from his finger this gold ring that's kind of big garnet on it, and he holds it aloft, and he goes, "A prize for the one who brings me the beast's head." And you see the guards are looking, and he motions for them, and they rush off to
What does that ring look like?
It's a feather pattern gold ring, kind of what you see with the big garnet in it.
I say, does that go for everybody?
Well, he said if you would like to join us for my knights in this hunt, I will lend you some of our hippogriff mounts, and you you may join in the hunt.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay. Let me bring these guys out because they're not joining you. Now, how the hell? Please tell me I've got a map. Do I have a map? Hell no.
You have a map.
No, I don't. I'm trying to see.
Well, you said to please tell you, so I was just.
I know. Okay. So, yeah, 4 knights. And they are mounted on Hippogriff 1, 2, 3, and 4. We need one more Hippogriff. Let's make... And Hippogriff 5 will have Free. Hippogriff 6 will have Morthos. Hippogriff 7 will have Murphiz. 8 is Bart. And 9 is Pig. Alright. Boom, 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 boom.
So these guys have safety harnesses, and we're safety harnessed into our saddles, right?
Mm-hmm. Actually, why have I got 4 more? Okay, so the 4 knights assemble at the pinnacle, each mounted on a vulture. Oh, and they're on the vultures. In the far, you look out over the misty canyon below the spire. In the far distance, a single shard of darkness moves, flitting in and out of the mist as you see it. And then this shadow sinks on out, and they point over going, "There it is." And they proceed to point to the hippogriffs that y'all will jump on and get mounted into, and zoom. But where? Okay, see accompanying map. Please give me a damn map. What the hell? Where is it? There's the spire. What am I looking for? Go ahead. Well, I'm trying to. There is a map. Apparently, I'm trying to see. So,
Have I had a? I've got. I'm 4 hit points down. Have we had time to rest? Can I consider?
Oh yeah, yeah. That you would have had a nice long rest, guys. My bad. Thank you. Boom. How about that? Okay. We don't have. All right. So here we. Oh my lord. Now is this valley? Okay. Here. Thank you. Now is there another Sime Valley? Let me look at all the maps. There's 14 pages. Oh my lord. Sorry. Sime Valley. This is apparently the valley. Okay. Here we go. Now. You come out of the spire, and there's the knife point. So, your point, the telescope, the periscope, whatever the deal. There's where V3's at. That was kind of where that was pointed. Okay, and it's a crevice in that area, and there was the formation and all that. That's where it's pointed to, and. When y'all hop onto the hippogriffs, we need some flying music, don't we? Shoot, man. We need something. Oh, man. Let's get some mountains going here. Oh. Then get some. Boom, boom. So... When you fly in and out, it's going to be close to dusk, is this what we're talking about. Your vision is about 100 feet, and you all kind of fly together and are searching.
Bart, can you cast light onto the forehead of my hippogriff? I want him to have high beams.
The knights yell out to you, either follow us or you can form your own group or however you want to do it. And, because we're not going to split the prize if so each man his own. And they basically see them rise up and proceed to, looking for where the manticore's at in the valley. And
I'm following them.
They, the roll. Okay, so everybody, let's give me, I need D20s. Just roll me straight out D20s. All right. We all are flying, and you were following the knights? Is that what you said? Yep. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's no luck so far. The manticore is nowhere in sight. So the question is, here's what we're doing. Going to, came out and you were flying this area. Okay.
I'm bringing my owl also.
There comes the owl. Oh, the owl as always. So I would like, they're going to continue flying this way. Do you want to follow them, or are you going to search your own area? I'm going to stay with them.
I say we just stay with them.
I want to head over to the Dead Rocks.
I was thinking let's head south of Feathergate Spire. But yeah, I think we should split off.
Just leave them to the horses and let's take their hippogriffs. Is that what you're saying?
That would be one thing. That thought had crossed my mind.
It's better than a donkey with spider climb.
Nothing's better than a donkey with spider climb.
What do we know about manticores?
Not much.
Any folklore or anything like that?
Roll me a nature. If anybody's got nature as a proficiency.
I don't, but I'm gonna roll it anyway.
How about history?
Well, so
Found
so
me something
here's
in history.
so this is one of the This is one of the if there will be some times where I will call for a perception check, and it's a table roll. But if I specifically call for a roll like that, you have to have the proficiency to roll for it. Okay,
Gotcha.
all right, and so. They're like sometimes where we say, everybody give me a stealth check. Well, you may not have stealth, but there's, times where that's going to come into play where you are going to try to be stealthy. But if you don't have the nature proficiency at this moment, you're not going to know anything about the Manicore.
Got it.
And so who rolled? Morthos did.
I do not have this skill, so I don't count.
Oh, anybody got the nature skill?
What about survival? Would that work?
Yeah, I'll give that to you if you've got survival. Well,
Don't fall off the hippogriff.
No, you know what? He's busy watching his owl, making sure that it doesn't, get hit by anything, by maybe a vulture that's eyeing it ever so slightly out of one of its eyes, So
Small fish.
How about history? I mean, there has to be books on manicores.
you're gonna go bookworm route on me? Is that what you're saying there, Bart? Yeah,
That's right.
Go bookworm on me then.
I've got history too. I'd like to roll that.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, guys, impressive. All right.
Manticores are seductive.
What you know about manticores, at least legend will tell you they look like, you've seen definitely pictures of them. There's no doubt about that. Legend will tell you that it is vaguely humanoid head, body of a lion, and the wings of a dragon. And it does have a bristling, spiky mane and tail that does a lot of damage. That is what you guys know in your bookwormish ways, since
Yeah.
and Morthos guy, a little bit more that they are predators and they're fierce killers, and they use those spikes with deadly accuracy.
All right. Well, I'm going to break away from the group and head south towards Dead Rock
All
a
right,
little bit.
so let's say that
The party.
Oh dear.
Someone will fall for you, right?
all right. So V2 is where they flew off to the, and you see a little bit more as you're flying, which give me, if anybody's going to take their own direction, kind of give me a 1-inch line or smaller of which way you want to fly from V1.
How do you draw a line?
Right mouse click
Yep.
on the map, go to
Okay.
pointers, then select line, and then hold your button down, and you can then.
Or you can also use your both left and right mouse button at the same time, and you
Okay.
can just click it and drag, and that'll do it also.
I basically want to follow the river.
Okay.
There's a skinny line.
That's fine. No, as long as everyone's colors, I'm just Morthos and Murphiz and Free. I'll need to change colors. Everybody needs their own color, please. You know the rules, Free.
It reset mine. I used to have silver.
Yeah, that's that lovely update. I'll come off the
I don't
combat
even know where
track.
the colors are.
Over the far right hand side of the palette, there's a color palette over there on those small icons.
All right, so I'm just going to stay fairly close to where the knights are at, but just a little bit south of them, just where I can keep an eye on them.
So, all right, silver. I got blue. I got purple. Murphiz and Morthos. Okay. All right, each and every one of you. So we're flying around, and we'll get another minute goes by as you proceed to, rush off in your directions. I need D20 rolls, please.
So these are not perception checks?
They said just roll a D20, and it's giving me some
20.
stuff. Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh.
Bart has a 19.
Bart has a 19 too. Flying up out of the clouds all of a sudden, dive bombing Free and Bart. You see the Manticore rushing towards you. The knights, who were fairly close, sound off a horn and tootling, toodaloo, and they, proceed to rush in. You're noticing that your mounts and the vultures are definitely making faster speed than the Manticore. I need initiatives from Free and Bart, please. And oh wow, what the heck? Wow, everybody's going crazy. Everybody's streams are ending. Really, it's early. Wow, you guys rolled. Murphys, Morthos, and Pig. Y'all can go ahead and give me initiative rolls too, just in case. We'll hold on initiative that way. Cause y'all will hear the horn. And it will take you a turn or two, but the Manticore is opening its mouth and dive bombing on. Well, let's see. Free and Bart were the ones that found it, so even as Bart and Odd is Free.
Come on, Odd.
It's
Yeah.
going.
Everybody roll.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an initiative roll, Pig.
That's right. I knew it was coming for me.
Hey, I rolled it. Now that's not nice. Now, all right.
I'm not saying you're cheating. I'm just saying that I just had a feeling it was coming for me. That's all.
It should be on the combat tracker. It is. We're doing since we have the overall map, but we're not like in a combat map type deal here. What is it?
So
what is
how
it?
far is this thing that
So
me and
let's-
Free noticed?
Well, it is dive bombing you from up above, and let me see. Do I have any kind of map that would work? Just even a flat map, maybe. No, I should have. Guess I probably should have. Here's what we'll do. We'll use this as here, I want to do 50. No. Yeah, okay. All right. Here we go. No, that's not what I want. Free, where are you at? Alright. And Bart. This is going to be just, we're using it from an overview standpoint. Alright. Murphys, you guys are not in the battle yet. Morthos is not in the battle yet. You're going to be flying in. And where's Pig? You rolled high, though, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, you had shared a map. You said, no, that's not it. So I closed it.
Oh,
that
no,
still
this
the
is it.
map?
No, this is it. Sorry. Yeah. It was, this will kind of give us, at least it's better than nothing. It's just, we're looking down on them, even though it's not too mountainous, but it's big. All right. And you guys will have your hippogriffs that you're mounted. So I'm not going to put them on there. And
We still dealing with 10-foot squares?
These are 10-foot squares, yes. And let me bring the map down a little. Now, you guys were kind of separate here. The knights were off above. Flying around. Murphys, you guys are way sassy. Where y'all were... Okay, so that is Murphys. And who's the other one? That looks like Morthos. And Pig, you were down south. That's all right. And here comes the Manicore. And we will do this. So, Pig, you're up first. So, you have your movement of the Hippogriff, which is going to be... Find your Hippogriff. It is 60 feet. Well, actually, you're going to be farther off then. If that's truly, you're going to be... Sorry, I'm going to move you at the edge of the map.
Sure.
Yep. Is that... Am I right on that? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Boom. You may move.
Who's moving first? Me?
You're up first.
Okay. And you said it was 60. So
let
isn't there a
me-
way to...
So now I've got it. I lock the tokens. Now when you move, each square is 10 feet. All right.
There we go.
All right. Probably not all right to scale, but we're close enough. Bart, you guys need to be a little bit smaller. This guy-
Do I notice that the Manicore is there and flying
when you
toward
hear
free?
when you hear the horns, you were able to look back to see that the Manicore is shooting out of the sky, dropping on top of Freewalker.
Okay. I'll rush to intercept.
It's only 6 squares, so you got to remember.
Oh, that's
you're gonna
right.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually,
So
do we get a double move?
no, you're flying. Since I've got the squares off to on, you're going to do your normal movements.
Okay, so
I'm going to make this a little harder on y'all.
okay.
I want this to last a little bit. I don't want you to kill it outright. All right.
Oh, we're going to.
Then pass your turn. When you're done with your movement, you will pass your turn. And the knights will... They will turn... Rush. Find it.
Do they have some weapons they can throw at these guys? This guy?
They have spears.
How many? Just one?
One between the 4 of them.
They have several spears.
Oh, good. So they should be chucking spears at this guy.
Don't tell the knights how to fight. You worry about yourself.
I am. I'm exactly worried about myself.
Let me see. What does it say here? All right. Battling faster once found. Okay. No, it's right. The knights are out of the hunt. The Manicore. All right. And boom. They will take a spear. What's the... Where's my Manicore? Oh, he rolled poorly. Man.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see. There they go. Knight number 1, Chunks. Which one is number 1? There it is. He is not in range yet. They need to get in close. You've got to be out inside 2 squares to get close from the wind and the flying and the buffering and all that. You need to be within just right inside or right outside melee to make your attacks. All right. Unless you're going to use spell type stuff, but to do any type of spears or javelins, or if you're going to do a true on full, melee attack, you've got to be up on it, because throwing anything from this distance, you'll never get there because of the amount of wind and the flying that you're doing. Okay. And they trying to position to cut him because he's moving in directly toward free. So they try to fan out to try to catch him, across a long shot here. All right. You got your owl really flying with you?
Well, he is flying on his own.
And hard.
The owl is engaging at that size.
Yeah.
There's your owl.
Yeah, the owl is going to climb and get above the fight.
Okay, well, he's above. Put him where you want
That's
him.
it. He's fine right there. He's
Okay.
staying
All right.
above, so that thing, nobody else can attack him.
That is I guess I should give these are the knight's hippogriffs. Bart. Now your hippogriff moves with you guys, so here, where's Bart's hippogriff? Let me put that as the same. I'm going to change. Go ahead, Bart, while you're doing. I'm going to make their initiatives the same as each of you, okay? So that they work together. They're right beside you.
All right. Well, so I've seen this thing, right? So we know it's there.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So 55. That's with the 5 foot, though, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you just need
It's
to be
110 foot.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then
Sure, whatever you said. I wasn't paying attention.
we're gonna chuck some scorching rays at it.
Okay.
Oh. And then 10, 20.
No ass blasting this time. You're going to fall right off that dumb mount.
Oh, Bart, you're not running. Your hippogriff is upset with you. It wants in the fight.
As long as my hippogriff listens to me, he can be whatever he wants.
I think they're actually flying vultures, but I don't care that. I got all these damn hippogriffs. All right. Well, Bart, 2 loots away. Pass your turn.
All right. I'm going to... That'll be 30 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So that gets me in range. I'm going to lob a chromatic orb at him. And missed. All right. So he gets 60 feet. Is that what you said?
Who's that?
The movement rate for the hippogriff.
You're riding him. So you move with them. So you've moved. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. I'm
I'm
sorry.
30.
Thank you. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So okay, good. So I will come over there.
So unlike free. Come on now. Now let me put
This
these
guy's an
actually.
unknown quantity.
Let me put these hippogriffs right now as your they're friendly, so you can control your. Well, actually, if they get attacked, you'll need them. But right now, there's no need to put them on the board because it's really you is what I'm doing. Okay, Murph.
All right. I am going to, let's see. So 30 feet is 60 feet. I'm going to make my way towards.
Okay.
I don't think I am in range for what I want to do.
if you target him, it'll show you your distance to him.
You just got to basically double it.
That's just control click, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, I can. All right. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
On him. So,
That
and
will.
it's a 60-foot range.
Oh, you're out of range.
You're out of-
damage on them.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right. I
yeah.
have to double.
Yep.
Yep. Sorry about
That's
that.
right. You get it ready though. We'll load that because that will there'll be an effect that goes on that we'll drop on him when
Okay.
you get close to him. All right. Morthos.
All right. So, what are the rules for doing a double move with the hippogriff? Or is a double
not-
move 60 or 30?
Yeah, I'm not allowed. I'm allowing y'all the flying and all that. I'm trying to cut down on all because the map is. We'd run out of space and all that, so I'm cutting out the double move and the flight. You get your movement and that's it. Okay. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will go up to there,
This would be
puts
my
me-
first aerial combat. So.
Mine too.
Yeah, exactly.
And you said I have to double those, so 90. I'm still out of range for the spell I want to use, so I'm just going to blast him with the cantrip of Firebolt, which is 120, so I should be
Okay.
in range of that.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing.
Mm-hmm. So I want it to be somewhat difficult. This is not supposed to be easy. And the vultures they're going to circle. They know what they're doing.
Aren't they being ridden by the knights?
I've got extra hippogriffs, so I've got them on I've got the knights on the hippogriffs. Or, yeah, they actually did say. Why'd they give me so many then? That's what's really strange. Because it says the knights. Yeah, they are riding the vultures. You're right. But and then the encounter. I've got the knights, the vultures, and 8 hippogriffs. So they're like.
Maybe we should have 4 more knights.
No, there's only 4 knights in the encounter that came out that are in this area. They all flew off, but this, you would think, because the tower empties out for a bit. But the group that's with you were 4 knights that were kind of, were sent off on that wave. So I'm gonna let it run as is. This is supposed to be fun. I'm not worried about the actual details of it as they move in on him. The Manticore. And he's going to swoop in on Free. And the Knight is going to get it. And he has Manticore. Oh, man. Battling the Manticore. Oh. Using his actions every round to make 3 attacks. Free.
Whoa.
1. 2.
Okay, I'm using my Stone's Endurance on that one. There we go.
And here comes the third one.
Man,
Pops you. And then it was, what was that one? That was 5, and he's got, so that's actually, it's 5, it's 50 feet. Okay.
actually,
And
hold on a second. Wait a second. That second one was
that's a miss.
okay. That's the one. I thought that was 15 damage. That's where I rolled my Stone's Endurance. Okay, I'll let it slip. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You good? Okay.
Yeah.
You Manicore, use Spike Regrow when the creature. Oh, we're in a long rest. Never mind. Manicore does that, and Pig.
All right. I'm gonna keep flying.
Okay.
Just, I'll get there eventually. And I think
Just keep swimming. Just keep flying. that's all I can really.
He's going to fly in and around and try to use a spear on the Manticore and miss. Number 2 is right there on the Manticore. Miss. And bellow out as they're trying to get in there. There. The wind is causing problems. They're trying to float in there. And the Manticore does a maneuver. It's trying to, looks like it's going to do a climb maneuver. And totally misses. Whew. Owl.
Nothing.
That's their hippogriffs. Bart, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna move up to there. So freeze in range. I'm gonna twin this and hit me and Free with a haste.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna yell at Free, do not let him pass you towards me.
All right, so he's right there on top of me, right? Is he in melee range?
He is right on top of you. Yeah, his tail swung through there, so you have the ability to attack, yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to pull my weapon and attack this dude. Damage. Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
buddy.
Ooh.
I will tell you, if it's bad enough, you will fall off of your mounts, guys.
Just out of curiosity, I forgot to ask on my turn, how high are we?
You're several hundred feet up in the air.
And so my next question is, since we're in melee range here, can my hippogriff attack this guy?
Yes, he can.
I can't open it, so I need you to do the attack.
Really? I thought did I make him a friendly target?
Yeah, you made
okay.
You
I
made it
thought
free, but I can't open it.
Okay,
Like I can
the
my
hippogriff has 2 attacks, one with its beak and one with its claws. So it will do
Target.
missed and missed.
Oh, come on. You can do better than that.
Sorry.
Sorry, I need to... there we go.
Murph.
All right. So I'm guessing that I can no longer cast Fairy Fire without getting some other people as well, huh?
Does it say you can choose your targets?
Well, it is a 20-foot cube.
Each object in the cube, it ranges outlined in blue, green, violet light. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined if it fails a dexterity saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in the 10-foot radius. Yep. Until he goes out of range, it would stay on him. It's up to
Right,
you.
but I'm worried about. Yeah,
Well,
I'm worried about covering
there's
these
going.
other guys.
Yeah, so the 20 foot, it's a 20-foot cube, so that would catch that would be close enough that that Free, the Manticore, and Knight number 2.
All right.
Do it anyway. That way they're all lit up and everyone can see the great victory.
No, but you can position it so that it gets other people and not me.
He is. Are you going to try to cast it?
No, I think I'm going to.
Damn, Murphy. Gotta take a
Stick with
chance.
the offense, man.
You got an advantage against saves anyways, Free.
What?
Haste gives you advantage on dex saving throws.
Yeah.
Well, that haste is over, isn't it?
No.
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 How long does that last?
10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Oh, you've already you cast it. I'm sorry. I thought that was over from last time. My bad. Thank you.
No, that was Bard's
I
action.
know. I wasn't listening. Dirt. Just dirt me.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Come on, Murph. Take a chance.
Offense.
I tell you
All
what. What's your DC? What's your DC save? What is your DC save? I think yours is charisma, isn't it? So that would be 8, 11, 16. Roll me D20. Get 16 or higher, and I will let you target it properly. All right. No, you're getting buffeted too much in the wind and all that. That you would be concerned that your spell would not target exactly like you want it to.
All right.
You're gonna move in.
Yeah, I'm gonna move in, and I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers
Okay.
on the Manticore. And how do I do that?
So you're going to in the combat tracker, you control click on the Manticore. So it shows target, okay? Then you can just go bring up your you had him targeted already, actually. So now you've got him targeted. Now you can bring up your spells,
Right.
and you've got to change your mode to actions and attack,
There we go.
and change it one more. Combat, and change your other group. Change your display to action. One more. There you go. Now you've got him cast. So now the first one is you're going to use the die to see if he saves. So you just click on that and it'll roll. He succeeded. So that means that he doesn't take. Target must make a wisdom saving throw. Nothing happens to him because he. No, wait. On a successful save, the target takes half damage, but doesn't have to move away. Okay, so then you hit the blood symbol for his damage. Okay, there you go. And he takes that damage, but that's it. And then you just you cast that spell, so you got to tick one off of your markers on your spell slots. That's it.
All right. Cool.
All right, pass your turn to Morthos. You're up.
All right, let's close in a little bit. I think there should get me in range for the spell I want. Yep, that puts me at.
Do not roll. Do not roll a 1 unless you want to make a check. If you roll a 1, you may hit friendly fire.
Okay, let's see if I can make him get a little air sick up there. And I missed.
And that's your hippogriff. You're not close. The vultures are going to swoop around. They catch a current, and they're. The Manticore. All right. He does what would only be considered a spin roll here, and he makes a climb up to the clouds. Free to get a opportunity shot on him. Oh no! Don't roll that yet. I was going to give you a chance. You're not used to fighting on mounts in air. So I want, let's see, what's your dex?
About an athletics roll.
There you go. Give me something like that. Fair enough. Make it nice. Oh, free. I'm sorry.
That was the only difficulty, right?
Sorry, free. You didn't roll high enough.
Yeah, I'm sure you're sorry.
I am having some fun here. And he rolls and he moves.
What about my hippogriff? Does he get an opportunity attack? He's used to fighting in the air.
I'll give you that. That's a good. Oh, well, hey, see, you're thinking now. He will do. You want a beak or claw? They both.
Which one does more damage?
The claws.
Okay, go with the claws.
Missed.
There. Missed.
He-
I thought he was going to hit with the 17.
And the Manicore flies straight up into the cloud structure. The vultures have seen this maneuver before, and they are up with him. We are back to the other map for a second. He is out of sight, his speed, and because it is becoming nighttime now. And they are saying, press on. We have the advantage of speed on him, but ever fan out.
So how far did he move in that round?
He made his 60 feet. He's got his maneuver for you guys is 50 feet and up and straight into the cloud structure. And you...
So me and Free should be able to catch him.
No. I'm dragging this out, guys. Play with me to have a little fun here. To fly. Okay. So you're unsure of a Manticore and your flying abilities here. And he flies back up into the cloud structure. And the knights yell out to fan out from this area where y'all discovered him at. Let me move on the big map. We're back to the overview map here. Why can't I have the circle? Okay, let's get rid of it then. Let me draw another one. This was your area. You guys wasn't it silver? Oh, I got rid of that. Wasn't it?
I took it off.
Yeah, it was okay. Okay, but it was in this area. That's right, where you found them. Okay. So position yourselves. Remove your arrows that you have on there. And give me positionings of where you want us to begin searching for him again.
I'm going in the direction I saw him go.
He is flying. He went up and turned partially south. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm going to go up and turn partially south also.
Okay, fair enough. The knights, you notice the knights do the same thing. And you hear you can hear up through the clouds and structures there. The vultures are there. He's still close by. The vultures are.
There we go. Don't follow the vultures because they had an eye on him.
Well, they went into the clouds too.
Yeah, but they're closer than the Manticore was. So I'm gonna try to follow the vultures.
Okay, here I don't have a way to draw them here. I'll just put a. We'll do it this way. Alrighty. Anybody else? Where's everybody else's markers? Let's zoom in here. You got pinks. Morthos,
nice pink Morthos.
Pretty pink there.
Yep, that's me.
All right. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody, give me D20 rolls again.
I didn't find him this time.
Well, the Knights rolled a 17 minute, and let me... boom. Coming out of...
Kevin, we're missing your roll.
Yeah, I rolled it. It's not showing up for
You got to drop in the chat window.
Drop it in the actual chat box. Yep. There you go. Alrighty, we've got 6 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So I'm going to call, just like in the roll there, Freeze 1, Bart's 2, Pig's 3, Morthos is 4, Murphys is 5, and the Knights are 6.
What about 6, 7, 8, 9?
3, Pig. I need a perception check, please.
Okay. Perception. Is that on the skills tab?
Yep, that's on
The other
your
one?
yep. And let's give your hippogriff 1, 2. Where's your hippogriff? Pig right here. That is a wisdom check. Good enough. Falling out of the sky, swooshing right past you, one of the vultures comes. It's basically stuck with several barbs in its face, and it is dead and zips right past you. You were luckily you were able to get out of the way, and the hippogriff notice. Vulture 2, gentlemen, is out of the fight. Positions again. They were going this way, but they think they made a turn that way. Where are we headed?
Yeah, that way.
The Knights turn somewhat also. All right. Give me D20 rolls, please.
Boom.
Whoa.
Pig, where are you at? Pig.
Right in that green cone.
You were right there. I see it. All righty. We reposition this.
Yep.
Come back, you foul beast.
That's right. You have spotted him in the nighttime. Let's see. So I'm redrawing the map here a second and bringing it back up.
Wait, did mine not row?
I don't know. I don't see it. Yeah, give me another D20 roll in the chat. There you go. It's a 10. Yeah. And let's see. The Knights were south on that deal. The Vultures were this way off. Who's silver? That's free. It's you. All right. You are slightly behind the Vultures. Purple is Pig, who is seeing him. Okay. And blue is Bart.
Yes, sir.
Bart, you're ahead of him when the call goes out. Lovely Pinkness is off to the side again. And Murph, where are you at? That is, you are inside there. And then, so let's put this. And the Knights were slightly off course. Boom. Pig, you are up. Well, let me.
Okay, does the Manticore see me, or is his arrow pointing in the right direction?
Let's see. Let's do a wisdom check. He sees you.
Okay.
You are his target.
Okay, so I would like to. I should have plenty of space to get right up in his business.
Yes, you do.
And then your hippogriff will get to attack also.
Correct.
And I'd like to use my Thunderous.
So you're going to use your Thunderous Smite. So it's.
I've already got him targeted.
Well, you grab the effect and drag it onto you. So that's the first button.
All right.
Now, do you actually have to hit first, or is it first time you hit with a melee weapon during the spell's duration, your weapon rings thunder? So it's a bonus action. So actually, you can you don't have to put it on. Well, you don't have if you don't hit, it doesn't fire off. No, actually, it's a spell. My bad. So it will fire off. Okay, so now you do your attack on the Manicore.
Crit that
With
bad.
If you
with
hit,
a normal.
yeah, just a regular hit, yeah, it's a regular attack roll with your whatever weapon you're choosing to hit close in combat with.
All right. Where's my long? We'll do our battle axe. And do I just drag the dice over?
Well, you've got him targeted. You just click on the attack roll. Just click on it. It'll automatically roll it for you since he's targeted.
Oh, double click.
You whiff.
You get a second attack.
But yeah, I get 2 attacks. I'm gonna.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
That got a hit. So now you will do your damage roll, and the extra damage will be thrown in there. You will see that it will roll the extra dice for you. And you didn't roll. Whoa.
That's pretty sad.
It is, unfortunately. Then he has a say. Now on Thunder Smite, you have the second dice is his save throw that you need to cast. This will see if it pushes him. And he succeeded, so he's not, in this instance, with being air combat on, but he doesn't get pushed away from you. A square, basically. He saves. So
Okay.
you did well.
He saves.
Now, that's it for your attacks, correct?
Yes, those 2
Okay.
attacks, and
All right, so you're
I should have. I could try and move, but he would get an opportunity, right?
he might.
Um,
Because you're riding a hippogriff that has got combat skills, so him having the same maneuver would only be fair. Like Freya's put out, there's skills that are here and play that are foreign to y'all, but he might be able to dodge out of the way if you want to try that type of maneuver.
no, let's go ahead and hit him with the hippogriff using his claws.
Well, the hippogriff gets 2 attacks. He got a beak attack, which will do. And he hits for 10 points of damage. 13, actually.
Nice.
And the claws whiff, though. All right. The Feather Knights are pissed that they are not... They're being shown up by the newbies. They can't get in there close enough. Trying to make a beeline. They are unable. Let's see, how far is this one? This one is. Oh, really, Duff? Alright, so it's 40 feet roughly for them. He's going to try to throw a spear. Oh, that's the wrong one. I can't do that. Never mind. That is night number 4. And hits. Sticks him for a few points of damage. Anything Al's doing, or is he flying up high again?
Yeah, he's just staying up.
Yep. Bart, you are noticing that
before.
you ended up being ahead of the hippogriff in his pattern.
All right, so since I have haste,
The taste on you.
2 actions, right? Do I get 2 spells?
No,
No.
no. Unfortunately, you can cast a cantrip in a spell if you get an extra action,
Okay,
but you cannot cast 2 spells.
Can I use a spell and either my staff or my wand?
Yes.
Okay. All right, then we'll
Well, Bart's gonna get the kill.
He ain't dead yet. He's got to do some damage to get the kill.
look at the mana core. We'll do a scorching ray again.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Well, there's your free. There you go.
Oh, possible opportunity attacks from here.
Just took away my little gambit there.
So, we'll do some damage on that one.
It didn't do double damage.
Why did it hit me?
You got yourself targeted.
Hold on a second. Where are you, Bart? You didn't take that
I was
damage.
like, how did it get reflect?
Go ahead and since you did the crit already, go over to the plus minus symbol. You're gonna click on the plus minus symbol upper right hand corner.
Well, he's already done 5 damage to the mana core. He just needs to roll it again. It says damage 5 to mana core, damage 5 to Bart.
Oh,
You
thank
got
you.
it.
My bad. I didn't see that part. Free. Thanks. Okay. So now he gets to do.
So just roll the damage again because it would still needs to be double damage. 2d6
Well,
is the normal.
Well, then just put another 5 points of damage on him.
Oh, can you do that too?
Let's just do
Okay,
that.
so just drop 5 on him.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Okay. Now,
So we'll do another one. And another.
Oh, nice.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Complete
no!
magical darkness everywhere for 1 round. By normal lights.
Oh.
So I still get to throw my damage on him though,
Yeah,
right?
yes, you do. That you do get to do. Yes, but now darkness just enveloped the whole. He's going to get out of there.
Okay. So with complete darkness, how far can we see?
Well, before complete darkness hit, we had that other critical where all adjacent allies got an opportunity attack. So it's possible that Pig Iron could finish him off.
Target is subject to all possible opportunity attacks from your adjacent allies. Well, from all your allies adjacent to it. If he makes the move out, they would get op attacks.
And wouldn't they normally get that?
Well, it's not the Mana Core's turn. It's not an automatically attack. He's saying opportunity attacks. Target is subject to all. Oh wait, I see how you're reading it. Okay, my bad. Yeah, actually, Pig would get an attack on it. I see what I'm reading it that they would. I read it differently. My bad. I'll shut the hell
And
up.
Hippogriff.
And the Hippogriff. Okay. So, are you done with your rolls, Bart?
Well,
That
magical darkness.
is how
So
much is what is darkness? It is how many darkness is 15-foot rare.
Well, it says complete magical darkness everywhere for 1 round.
Well, this is a valley, so I'm going to give it Bart, roll me a d4.
before
What'd you get?
a 1.
All right, so darkness, I'm only going to double it, and that is a 30-foot. It's basically just around them. You know, this area enveloped with darkness. A large section of it, up and down too. So,
Well, for my
Anybody-
second action, I want to cast light on its tail to reduce it even further so that everybody can see it still.
but you won't see it now.
Even with light on it?
Well, you
That's
can't
low?
see
You
him.
can't see him
Or
now.
cast light on it.
You have to be able to see
Well, I
him.
mean, this is still my turn, so
Right, but that darkness already happened right then.
okay.
See what I'm saying?
All right.
It thwarted your light. You can thank the critical table for that.
All right, I'll tell you what then. But we'll try something else. Let's see. 25.
Oh, looks like I need to fix that.
Since I know that he was there, I'm going to use my spider staff and throw web, hoping to catch his wings.
Oh boy.
You're not in it, so you're not going to get hit.
Ooh, now that's not a given there, Bardicus. That's not a
Hey.
given, my friend.
I'm flying. I hope it don't get
That's
you.
exactly what's going to happen, pal. All right. Bart just gave me a wet dream here. All right, here we go.
Just shoot up in amongst us. One of us got to have some relief.
Bart is a 8, 11, and
You
you're
may just do the deck save.
well. It's what's your DC? Your DC is
Mine, it says cast.
no, not
Save,
that, not that
Dex,
yet,
DC.
not that one
Oh.
yet. I'm trying to say that I'm what I was given when.
Oh, about
Mar-
targeting.
Yeah, I want to see if you're able to concentrate enough to cast it off to do a position like that. Okay, knowing what's going on there. So, but your DC is only, what's your intelligence, right? So you're only wow. I thought you had. Isn't
I'm
sort
actually charisma.
it's charisma. That's why I was like looking at the numbers. That didn't make sense to me. So you've got, and it's going to be difficulter. So it's 8, 11, 6, 14. So roll me a d20. If you beat the 14, you can throw that spell appropriately. You got to beat your DC. Oh, here goes. Now you going to cast it still? Because I give you the option, you know that you know from experience the way you're getting bucked around and the wind and all that there's a high risk that there could be problems with the cast. So I'm giving you the second guess whether you want to throw it or not. Are you a hero? Are you heroic, adventurer, a risk taker, Bart?
Or a reject.
A reject. That's right, baby. What are you
know
going
what?
to do?
It's 20 feet. I'm gonna throw it.
Yeah, love it.
Hopefully, this won't be
Alrighty.
Pig Iron's last episode.
20
First
foot
and
cube.
last.
Well, I'm riding that manticore down.
Yeah, but you're a couple hundred feet up. It's
That's the problem. It's squishy, squishy, squishy. So you're going to. How do I want to have you cast this thing? Target. So it's a
First I need to
web.
be in a.
Yeah. So let me see.
There's the center of the square.
Let me make sure I understand the spell. Just could have some fun with this and you conjure up a thick web. Web fills a 20-foot cube from the point of duration. The spell, difficult terrain. Yeah. If the webs aren't anchored between two solid masses, collapses on itself, and the spell ends at the start of your next turn. Webs layered over a flat surface have a depth of 5 feet. So really, you're just kind of throwing it out like a quick net. All right. All right. So what's your DC on that then?
It shows as a Dex DC 11.
All right. Both the Manicore and Pig are going to have to throw with advantage. So this is flying to give them a possibility since it's not layered against really anybody, and the wind would carry it around. So Pig, if you want to give what's it again, Bart? One more time. What's the DC?
It's a Dex DC 11.
Okay. You with advantage. I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
And Pig, welcome. Sorry.
So
All right, I think I'm doing this right.
so you
Advantage.
click the advantage button down below. Make sure it's highlighted, and then go
Yeah.
on your save side. Click the dex.
you go.
Alrighty. So the web
Nice.
shoots right by. The Manicore is going to do a save. And it already got a 19 on its also. So the web, you see it shoot out, goes into the darkness, and then you see it floating and falling down below as though it did not hit anything. Okay?
Okay, then.
Nice try, though. Nice try.
It was
Nah.
worth a shot.
All right, Free.
I was rooting for you.
I'm moving down towards it, but since there's a big globe of darkness and I can't see it any longer, I'm going to have the hippogriff climb so I get above that darkness.
Okay.
So hopefully he's going to try to go up again, and I'll be able to follow him up.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So you're going to take yourself 60 or what's the hippogriff's movement? 60, right? So you're doing a Vulcan. What's the vertical maneuver? Shooting straight up in the air. Well, they call it something in air, flying.
I
when
wasn't
you
going
go
straight up. I was going up and towards
Okay,
him.
gotcha. All right, Murph.
All right. I am going to head towards the darkness, but also going up like Free.
Okay.
Trying to keep an eye in that area. So
Uh-huh. There's no cloud cover right above him at the moment. I will give you that. He doesn't know that because he's in the middle of darkness right now. Morthos.
All right, I'm probably out of range of most everything, but let's just close in and see. Yep, my largest spell is a range of 120, and I'm at like 130, so I can just approach.
It's like a coming in. They don't have maneuvers either. And they're pissed. Their buddy got. All right. So he cannot see anybody.
Maybe he gets vertigo and flies straight down instead of flying straight
I'm
up.
going to see what he's going to do. Is he smart enough? Let me check that.
I think he would probably just dive into that web.
He's going to bank out. Let's see. North, south, east, or west. Not knowing which way to
Up or
go.
down.
Actually, that's true too. I'm going to see which way he goes first. North, south, east, west.
I was really hoping you would get him with that barb. That would be awesome if you tied up his wings and he fell to his death.
Is he going to
That would
go?
have been awesome.
Right.
All right. Up or down? Even is up. Odd is down.
He's been going up every other time, so
Well, that's what he just did. He went even, but he went. And what was my secret roll? That was that he came out right here, right into the middle of. I don't want to put them on top of the token. He went straight. It came up and out that way. Disoriented to what's going on. So
Well, it didn't get an attack. Is it too late to get a shot off at him?
well, we're still in attack. He didn't fly off. He came kind of straight out in the middle of everybody.
So would Pig get his opportunity attack from the crit earlier?
Give me a dex check, Pig.
All right.
If he's fast
I
enough,
keep losing it.
if he's good enough here, I'll give it to him, even in the darkness. Oh, and never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the rejects. Now, Pig, the problem is that you are in a big ass sphere of darkness with no light whatsoever. Give me a perception check. Get your wits, and I'm going to also give it with your hippogriff to wisdom check.
Where's
right.
perception?
All right, so never mind. Your hippogriff
Okay.
is going to be more skilled at this than you are, and he rolled high enough to be able to take you out of the sphere. The question was of knowing that which way are you headed, though. So that would be a D4, being 1 north, 2 east, 3 south, 4 west. All right, you went south, so you ended up coming right outside of the sphere this way. Okay?
All right. I guess it's my turn.
That's right.
Okay, can I see the manticore? Too disoriented from that.
You know that he's over in the general vicinity. Your hippogriff knows
Okay.
too.
All right, then I'm going to swing. Let me move some stuff here.
This fight was totally unexpected tonight, as I am throwing this together as quickly as possible. All right.
And I would like to lob a couple of javelins at him.
You may. You were close enough to do that. But your hippogriff won't get an attack unless you've got movement still. I didn't see how far you moved.
I think it was my limit.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where all that darkness came from. I'm a little gun shy at the moment.
That's what, yeah, you should. Yeah, and the web too. Like you didn't know there was a big ass spider somewhere flying up above you. Or you didn't know the hippogriffs could shoot web out of their ass. You know. That wasn't in the school books you were taught. Oh, you still got a hit, but you didn't get any extra damage. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate it for the getting compliments for an arrow battle. This one was just trying to.
All right,
have some fun with it.
Just roll the damage.
You just roll your damage and it'll do the crit for you. Mm-hmm.
All right,
There you go. Nicely done.
and I'd like to throw a second one.
Okay. The Manicore does, you see it, its wings are not as, oh no, man. That could have spelt disaster for Pig. You're flirting with your one and only first session. And you might, this distance, you're going to bounce a few times when y'all hit the ground. All right. All righty. Anything else, or is that it for your turn?
I think that's it.
All right. He cannot get in. Can't get close in. They're going to rise up above just in case they can't tell that the Manicore. But number 4, however, has got an attack. Oh no! Oh shit, Shinola. He falls off his hippogriff.
Isn't he attached to the hippogriff?
He falls off his hippogriff.
Okay.
And dies. He loses his balance, and you see him tumble, and he bounces a good 10, 15 feet when he hit the ground down there, and you heard a nice splat. And that was hippogriff that was night number 4, so his hippogriff is going to at least try to beak attack and miss. Bart. Now, how long was that darkness supposed to last? I didn't see.
End of the next round, it said.
All right. In everywhere for 1 round. You are correct. It's still there.
Alright, so I know the knights are over there, so I'm going to go
Yeah, you saw them bank and turn.
30 there. And I'm going to try to get over here with Pig.
Well, You can't. You only got. You've done your. That was your full
I have
movement.
haste though, right?
Your
Oh,
hippogriff.
but my
Your
hippogriff
hippogriff
don't.
doesn't. Yeah. That was I was looking at that earlier. No, you just.
You're riding. Going, come on, move faster, move faster.
Yeah. Okay. But can I see the mana core a little bit from there?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay. Alright, well, the only thing I can really do is try Scorching Ray again.
Floats off. Oh, you hit him, and then you got one though. Oh man, the Manicore's wings are dropping. Oh no, he doesn't look good, and it spirals and crashes into the ground at the bottom.
Flaming.
Man, I want to finish him off.
Yeah, I can hear it. Even through the microphone, he was chomping at the
this thing forever.
bit. All right, what happens now? Let's see.
Well, I fly down there and chop his head off.
Hey, what is Murphys doing?
Just kind of hanging out.
They were back there. They were unfortunately their flying skills with the hippogriffs were not up to. They just were losing control of their hippogriffs more than anything else. They flew themselves right out of the deal.
Yeah, Americans, do you know Lob Leander?
Yeah. I play a wonderful tune, a wondrous tune for the two hanging in the back.
All right, so Free, you went down there and you chopped off the old hippogriff head,
Not
and
the hippogriff, the manicore.
the manicore. Thank you. And yeah, I know.
I don't want to walk back.
I know, my bad. And you make yourselves back to the spire. Let me bring that up. Where is my maps again? Oh, this is difficult.
Does anybody pick up the Dead Knight?
Not y'all. You see one of them fly, makes a maneuver and banking to head down there to recover
Okay.
the body. Y'all make yourselves back to the spire, and we'll fly in to.
I come flying in, holding his head up.
If anyone's going to steal credit for it, it's going to be me.
He said whoever brings him his head gets the reward. I have the head.
Bart, he's gonna steal your kill.
Huh.
Listen to that. Who am I missing? I'm missing Free.
Hey, I got several good licks in on that guy, so I was there.
Everybody lands, and the a couple of acolytes grab the hippogriffs and take them down to the stable. Fly them down to the stable area, and they are standing. Thrall and what's her name?
Savra.
Savra, thank you. Are sitting there. Looking, and he kind of calls out, "The deed is done. Well done, my venturing friends." Who, he looks to Free. Were you the one that delivered the blow?
Well, there were a lot of blows struck, but to be honest, Bart did the majority of it.
Which one of you is Bart?
The scrawny sorcerer guy right there.
Step forward, Bart.
Step over here, a little behind this.
No, please. And he is handing out the ring to you, and he gives you this ring. 1 second, let me put it in your inventory. You won the. There it is. He says, "Well done, well done. This is definitely." Oh, why did I close that? God dang it! Give me that back up. He thanks you very much and claps you kind of on the back and, gives a nod and shake to each and every one of you for participating in the feast, and now the kill of that foul beast that was running rampant, and its, killing ways, and causing us. That's why you saw several of the escorts and patrols in the area. We were keeping in a watch of it, trying to protect the area from its attacks and its viciousness. And he says, "What is there anything that you have helped us? How may I help you, so to speak?"
I want to ask
Strong
him,
drink.
He says, if you are so inclined, he says, you will venture downstairs. And so I'm not going to change the map up and draw everybody's, but he says, strong drink it is. Let's go down and talk more about the evening and what has transpired. And he takes you and the group down to the feast area again to pick up, where you kind of left off with some food and some drink. And the he begins to wants to hear about what actually took place, and so he was trying to follow it some with the scope, but it was hard to as the night crept in, and he lost it in the initial clouds several times before y'all got a hold of it. But he wanted a recount of it, and so y'all give him a recount, I would assume, and boasting about your skills and your abilities to control your hippogriffs and how easy it was to fly in the air and make the kill. And Bart, did you want to add anything to that of how you made the kill, how you were able to make the final blow?
I just wanted to ask him, since we all performed so well on our hippogriffs, what's the chances he would either give or even sell us these?
These what?
The hippogriffs that we were on.
Oh, no. You definitely get a look from him like that. Don't even jest of that, little man. These our mounts and companions are not for sale. Please do not ask again. I would be offended by that, and so would they. Those are noble creatures that allow us to bond with them and ride them. That would be unheard of. And he says, so for knowing that, and it's that your ways of helping to showing that your resilience and protecting the area and all that, he begins to relay. There is something though that you might be able to, if you want to help out the area and all that. There is he calls it the Sacred Stone Monastery, and he believes that there are some reclusive monks there that are harboring evil, and if you were so inclined, you should go investigate and see what you can discover of the sacred monastery. And
what kind of evil?
That is, one second, I'm gonna, because I knew that was coming, I was gonna pull it up on the map here. He talks about a monastery that is it gives you an idea that it's here. I'm going to say I'm drawing on the map and I don't even give it to you. It is actually right here.
There's so many things on the map there. I'm not sure which one you're
I'm moving the square. See the square?
Okay.
this square right here. It
Yes,
is.
it is square.
There's a monastery called the Sacred Monastery. It's an old stone temple keep that is on the southern edge of the Slumber Hills, and it is. There are some reclusive monks that have taken refuge there and have. He believes have fallen out of their way, and they know that there's been attacks, and some of the river merchants and passage that goes through that area. He believes that they may be involved in that and the theft and the thievery that's going on around that area. And he says, if you are so inclined to want to continue helping, please go to the monastery and search that out and discover and put an end to the evil that lurks there.
So we're in the room with the tapestries now, right?
Yeah, you're down in the main hall area again.
Yeah. So I want to lean over to Thurl and look at one of them where it was showing them fighting a dragon and say, "So, you guys hunt dragons?"
It's part of our past and some of our lore that there's a time and a place many years ago, before not of recently, where dragons were considered. We hunted any dragon, and there have been tales long ago of some of our ancestors that flew against the dragons. And it's part of our show, part of our legend, and who we are now as the society, the Feathergale Society.
So none of you know about perhaps a young green dragon named Venom Fang?
Let's see, Bart. Good question. He does not.
Oh.
Nice try, Bart. Nice try.
I hang my head down and say thank you for the ring.
He does say, "What? Tell me more about." You're asking me about a Venom Fang, a dragon. What about him? And he would like to. Please divulge your tale. You have something. You have something troubling you about this dragon. Please tell me more.
The only trouble I have with him is he threatened to eat me.
They have a tendency to do that. Yes, they do. Someone like yourself would probably just a simple hors d'oeuvre, though, of your size, don't you think?
He'd probably like to eat us all.
And where was this dragon? Maybe we should fly one day and take it and visit and see if it is still there.
Oh, I agree. We should hop on your hippogriffs right now and fly there.
Nah, you guys can have it.
Well, we would at this time, but understanding that our young noble companion Sarl, fell to his death, we will have to have there will be some ceremonies and mourning periods over the next couple of days to, celebrate his life and his, unfortunately his accomplishments weren't of long on this, this world, but he will still be part of our history and who we are. He, wishes that he could do it right now, but it would have to be something at a later date, but he would entertain it, for certain at another time.
Think of the honor you could give him if you could bury him with a dragon fang.
Let's see.
Well, he's got a manicore head he can bury him with. So I have another question for you. We've been looking for signs of a dwarven delegation that was supposed to be showing up and never did. Have you or your men ever seen anything about something that's happened to a group of dwarves in the area?
Not at all.
No?
Not at all. Please tell me what more has taken place. What is
That's
this?
all I know. There was a dwarven delegation that was supposed to be heading south out of Belliard down the Desrin Road, and they never showed up anywhere else. So we're trying to look for them. So yeah, if you could have one or two of your guys kind of fly over the roads over there and see if they can find any sign of them, that would be appreciated.
I will. We will keep a watch from our patrols and all that, and look in the area along the roads to see if we see anything. He doesn't, seem to have an idea about that. Pig Iron,
Yes.
look in the window.
Oh.
Trying to get him involved in the game, and he's falling asleep on me.
Well, it was covering up the. I had the map covering up that part.
Don't do that.
I don't see what's.
I got to whisper to him, so
Oh.
I did him do something.
Too
weren't
many maps.
You weren't supposed to know about it, but apparently he wasn't responding to me.
Hold on, I'm still moving maps.
The tower's in the far right hand corner.
Yep. I think I'm getting. There it is. Oops, I missed.
No, you're gonna drop it in the tower.
There we go.
You turn to look, and you catch Savra staring at you kind of intently, as though she wants to chat with you.
I get that all the time.
Yeah. Oh boy, he's gonna fit right in. She then looks away, after you make eye contact with her and all that, and the discussion continues on about the dwarven and the dragons and all that, and she excuses herself from Thrall and goes out the doors into the stairway.
I get up and nonchalantly wander around and follow her.
Give me a deception check.
Nonchalant.
A deception check in the tower, please. Give me a deception check in the tower, please.
Okay.
All right. You find her kind of standing. You walk into the stairwell and quietly shut the door, and she is above you in the stairwell, and she puts her lips, puts her finger to her lips to kind of be quiet, and she motions you up the stairs a little bit, and she confides in you that she's impressed that adventures of yourself could pull off what you have done with the and joining in on the hunt of the Manticore. Not many can handle our hippogriffs as well trained as they are and all that. And she begins to tell you that the Feathergale Knights are on a secret mission to master the elemental air properties and magic in the area to annihilate Waterdeep's enemies. And she says she will go talk to Thrall after y'all leave, if you would so like, to request that he recruits you and your band into the Order, Knights of the Order.
Enemies of Waterdeep.
Yeah, well,
These are,
secret missions to master elemental air, to defeat, to annihilate Waterdeep's enemies.
I believe that would be a good conversation to have with Thurl.
So she goes, okay, well, you guys have shown, us, you have been, proper and, the word nice, but, what's the word I'm looking for?
Handsome.
respectful to us in the order here. And she says, I will speak with him after y'all leave to discuss the possibility. I cannot promise anything, but, becoming part of the order and mastering the, air is a true task to learn, one that we should all strive to learn.
It would bring great honor to my god.
Okay. She goes and she says, I will go to ponder and think about how I should present this to them. You should probably get back to your friends. We shall talk again.
Okay. I leave her and walk back in.
Okay. They are there wrapping up. He lets everybody know, says he would let everybody head back. You go back to have the room for the night. The initiates room where y'all are staying at, we will bunk them up at another place, but enjoy the comfort of the room. All he warns is to not, make your way down to the stable area at night, and the hippogriffs would become very agitated. You don't want to face one of them. We don't, they have stalls and all that, but they're not really, kept, in there. They have some free will on their own. They, are bonded to us, but they will not take lightly to strangers being down there without, some of us with them. So he says, proceed on your own. I would not go. Please do not go down there, whatever you do. Other than that, he says it's been a long night and full of entertainment. He thanks you all for providing some of that unexpectedly to him and his knights, and he will retire for the evening. And he motions for you to head on down to your room. And he says, good luck, and please, if any reports of what happens with the monastery, or the monastery, please let them know what you find and what you're able to discern from the area.
Okay.
Thank you, my
Y'all-
lord.
Right? And y'all head downstairs to the room and sequester yourself in there.
You want to throw us a long rest on there and give us some XP?
Well, I want
Not
to ask.
yet. Not done.
I want to ask.
Whatever. I'm going
anybody
to give an
that has
XP out at the end of the sessions now, guys, just so you know that too. You'll get it at the end of the sessions. Right?
to check out this ring for me.
Yeah, it's just a nice gold ring. It's worth, I identified it for you, Bart, already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, was it
for-
magical?
No, it was not magical, my friend.
Ah, okay. In that case, I'm glad I didn't steal your thunder, Bart.
And we proceed.
I lean
and-
over to Morthos and tell him, hey, you should rob his place blind. That cheap bastard only gave me a ring.
Well,
Well,
y'all
I
are-
probably could climb out the side of the windows with that spider climb now that everyone's asleep.
well, there's a donkey.
I can make that happen.
You heard some guards talking about some donkey climbing up inside the building and all, and they're trying to find it. Right. All right. So y'all have been in the room. That's
Yeah, go to sleep.
That's your cue, pig.
Yeah.
That's your cue.
I don't have anything to tell them.
Oh no! Okay, all right. My bad. I apologize. I divulged something to the party didn't know. Nobody knows anything.
So I should warn you, though, be careful if you ever have to wake Bartanian up. He's very rude when he wakes up.
There's been a couple incidents.
A couple.
Well, every time, whatever.
But it doesn't matter whether it's a friend or foe. Whoever wakes him up seems to get blasted very hard with a spell.
It's true.
And he tends to crit when that happens too.
All right, we get through the night, and we clear out initiative, and we get a long rest. It is morning time, and you hear normal activities of nights preparing, cleaning. You hear some of the noise from below. Walking around. What are we doing?
It is 11:30.
Good enough. It's a great stopping point. Yay!
Oh, how convenient.
It's convenient. Well, nicely done, guys. I hope wanted to try to make that last for a while since it was definitely a little bit different there. Thanks to the stream for watching. Pig, welcome to the group. And Murph, welcome.
Thank you.
In second round. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. There's plenty to do here. This module is very big. So I had typical DM style. Y'all chose to go exactly opposite direction where I thought you were going to go. Oh man! So I was a little discombobulated there, but made at least the flying around. So anyway, all right, stream. Thanks for watching. We'll be back on again tomorrow night and Saturday night. This is the new group's name is the Death Dealers, the Double D's, as they're going to call themselves. And they broke it in tonight already. We'll see everybody tomorrow night. Thanks for watching, and everybody take care. We'll see you later.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.